opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3. And for the Clippers, filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap at the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season. We're about to enter the most important one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. That 3 off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
And you don't typically see SGA on the offensive glass, but if the ball comes his way, he will cash in.
Here's Dunn. Collins looking around. Pass to Zubac. Pocket 6. Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
SGA against Harden. Wallace with the screen on Leonard. Dort kicks to Williams. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. From the arc. Gets a hand on it. And it's Zubac with the extra effort.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Dort. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's Harden. It's a 3-point game. Zubac, bounce pass. And here's Leonard from 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach. They're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Done outside. Pass to Harden. For 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul. Logan.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names. That's a high percentage look for SGA.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to briefly talk with the head coach of the Clippers. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Harden the pass to Zubac. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Harden can't hit. Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Holmgren. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, putting up 26 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Now, here's Zubac. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Back to SGA. Holmgren trying to get open. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Collins. Rebound by Wallace.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Oklahoma City. That's good from Dunn on the assist by Collins. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Outside Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Harden outside. Five on the clock. Back to Collins. Outside Leonard. With the teardrop. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's SGA. He had 28 points in the win against Phoenix. Wallace outside. It's Dort on the wing, and he's good on the 3-ball. Dort's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Back to Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And that's 18 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So for the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for James Harden. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Wallace. Here's Williams. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for L.A. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Well, after getting hammered on the boards in that one, you'd expect them to make some adjustments. Let's see what they've got.
Here's SGA. After the basket by Bogdanovic. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Wow, that ball is on a string. SGA breaking ankles out there.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Williams against Leonard. Rebound by Williams.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown is checked in for Los Angeles. Sanders comes in for Chris Dunn. The Clippers leading. Batum with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Lopez sets a screen for Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. Lopez passes to Brown. Los Angeles with another miss. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Williams passes to Dort. Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside, SGA fires the three. For the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Now, here's Sanders. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lopez against Williams. Sanders passes to Bogdanovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Thunder with the lead. Wiggins with it. Now defended by Sanders. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And a miss there on the triple.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
1:35 left in the first quarter. Brown with the screen on Wiggins. Pass to Brown. To end the drought. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Brown. LA's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. They grab their own miss. Count that bucket.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now here's Wiggins. Scoreless thus far. Dort a screen on Batum for 3. Williams. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. It's stolen by Dort. All by himself. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
And here's Sanders. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander laid in with a nice touch off the glass. SGA's got 15 points. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Shai Gilgeous. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams at the four-man position. Now here's Wiggins. He has yet to score. No one covered. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Harden, that's good.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter, and for good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
Good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Lopez. Outside for Batum. Fires from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys?
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harden inside the three-point line. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Harden. Lopez up top. Back to Harden. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell in the corner. Takes a 3. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston.
And he also picked up 3 steals, really making an impact at both ends.
Now, here's Mitchell. Harden missing his last shot. Now, here's Mitchell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Here's Christie. They trail by 1. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Lopez, covered by Wiggins. Outside for Batum. From downtown. Again, the miss by Harden.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Holmgren wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Holmgren's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Hey fans, it's now time to get it set. Come on, let's hear it for your Clippers Breakers.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Then for the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Clippers with the ball. 4-point game. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Leonard. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Higgins outside. Now here's Holmgren. He's covered by Leonard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Leonard. Batum wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3-ball. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
The Clippers trail. Leonard on the wing to the paint. And Batum kicks to Harden. Batum sets a screen for Harden. Pass to Lopez. Outside Batum. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
It's Williams, high post. Leonard's there. Holmgren with a screen on Christie. Nailed from three-point land.
Three-pointer.
And the Thunder lead by 1.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 5. Harden on the move. Mitchell with the steal. Here's the break. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's done in for Christie. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Harden finds Leonard. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Holmgren. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Thunder making a switch here. Carlson's checked in. Wiggins. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. 3-on-3. Dunn kicks to Collins. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Shot by Collins, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Wallace against Leonard. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Pass to Leonard. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Here's SGA. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Leonard against Williams. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shai has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Out left to the wing. Nobody near Leonard. The Clippers rebound. They need this. Here's Zubac. And finally they hit one.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Wallace. He has 5. Pass to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
If Gilgeous-Alexander gets into this kind of rhythm from deep, he is even more dangerous.
Leonard dishes to Dunn. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Williams passes to SGA, 11 feet away, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Over in the corner, Christie. A second chance effort, and Zubac puts it in. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
Williams scanning the floor. Williams kicks to Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. And Los Angeles guys shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Back to Collins. Pass to Leonard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Los Angeles, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside Collins. Pass to Leonard. Over Dort. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Leonard.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. The Thunder shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Sanders. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, for the Thunder. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Right back after this break.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws, mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Clippers trail by 5. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard kicks to Harden. Back to Leonard. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got 31 points.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Wallace attacking. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Now here's Leonard. He has 31. Kawhi tangles him up inside.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Dort finds SGA. Holmgren left side. On the wing, Williams. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Williams, and he lays it straight in. And now a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Chet Holmgren.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Harden. Zubac trying to break loose. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Harden.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. On the corner, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Done outside. Pass to Leonard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Wallace outside. Here's SGA. He has 30. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City. Done outside. A three from Leonard. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to SGA. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren with a screen on Collins. Basket good. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Obviously, Dort wants to be a dependable option offensively, and he's put in the work to make that happen.
Now, here is Harden. He has 7. Leonard looking over the floor. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here from deep. Harden. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Wallace's shot is good.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Over in the corner, Dort. Outside Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. Williams can't hit. And Collins has got the ball here for the Clippers. Down by 12. Pass to Leonard. To end the cold streak. Zubac finds Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for James Harden. Averaging about 26 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
And he knocks down the first one. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Leonard hits them both. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Harden so good at absorbing contact.
How about the effort from Harden, pushing past the contact inside?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 9. He takes it in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And this is Harden's specialty, one of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in.
James Harden, 1 shot.
Free throw good, James Harden.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 9. Harden with it. He's got 12. And here's Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Holmgren in the high post. Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Off target with his three.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Batum with the ball. Dort covering. Now, here's Batum. He's got 6. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Connects from three-point range. Dunn's got 5.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Bogdanovich comes in for Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for James Harden. Sanders against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Sanders. The Thunder with another miss.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Leonard misses the step-back jump shot. The Thunder leading by 4. SGA up top. Sanders covering. Back to SGA. Williams against Leonard. Puts up a 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
At the elbow, Sanders. Pass to Leonard. Over Williams. Leonard, no luck. And Holmgren has the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Dort. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there. Williams against Leonard. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot over Williams. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Now here's Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Sanders. Here's SGA. Battling inside. It's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Pass to Lopez, taken away by Williams. Here's the break. Here's Wiggins, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Now Sanders, nothing on the board. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Obviously, SGA's scoring attracts the most attention, but you can't ignore his passing ability.
Outside Leonard, pass to Batum. Lopez outside. And here's Bogdanovich. That one goes. Count it. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 38 in the game. Over Sanders. Again, the Thunder score.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
GA focusing on the physicality of the game. He clearly wants more aggressiveness.
And understandable. Setting the tone on defense critical if you want to get this win.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Kenrich Williams, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Nobody near Williams. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. That's now 8 points here for Jalen Williams. Lopez, a screen on Mitchell. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Lopez.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Now here's Wallace. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Harden with it. Covered by Mitchell. Harden with it. And it's sent back by Mitchell. On the wing, Wallace, defended by Christie. And here is Williams. Pass to Williams. Wallace against Christie. And finished off by Williams.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now, here is Harden. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Williams, that's good.
Well, that's a really smooth release that time for Williams on the catch and shoot. You can tell he has really put in the work on his jumper.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Lopez, and they get it. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Wiggins kicks to Wallace. Mitchell in the corner, jacks up a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Clippers.
Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Bogdanovich. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. 19-point game. Lopez, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Leonard. The 17-footer goes down. Leonard's got 45 points.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Pass to Williams. Williams against Batum. That's good from Williams on the assist by Williams.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lopez, a screen on Mitchell. Harden outside. Christie has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Over in the corner, Caruso. From outside, off the mark. LA's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. The kick out to Lopez. And the three off target. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. That one good for 2. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out. Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Batum finds Christie. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. Here's Williams. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Williams inside, Wallace outside. Caruso sets the screen for Wallace. From deep, drills it from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Christie. The shot. Leonard, no luck.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Spins. Mitchell misses off the left iron. The Clippers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Christie the pass to Harden. Batum a screen on Mitchell. Harden kicks to Batum. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And taken away by Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get an easy 2.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Lopez sets a screen for Harden. A three-pointer, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Williams finds Williams. Wallace outside. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Leonard. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time now to present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Leonard against Dort. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Here's Dunn, the Thunder making the shot. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Here's SGA. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden, and the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 4 points this quarter. Outside Leonard. Outside Collins. Over Williams. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams, that's good.
No, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Collins. Dunn with a screen on Williams. Here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. And they pick up 2.
And they got to work harder on the glass. They were getting a lot of those second chance opportunities in the first half, but those have been almost non-existent here in the second.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 47 points.
So many of the plays they're running.
And another one.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
Okay, SGA showing some muscle on that finish.
Leonard on the wing. Dunn kicks to Collins. Pass to Harden. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Outside Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Off target from outside.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. they've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
He misses the free throw. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. SGA's shot is good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Now, here's Dunn. Back to Leonard.
And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base, setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. Here's SGA. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Going inside, and the dunk by SGA.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Outside Collins. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.